Welcome, everyone, to the Four Post Massacre Podcast. I am, of course, your host. You can simply call me Zaya. With me tonight is my ever so colorful co-host. What is your name? What was that?
The intro to Aces and Eights.
That was the best you could come up with.
That was horrible.
Yeah, sorry, I had nothing else.
It's essentially like the Sons it's essentially the Sons of Anarchy theme song, is it not?
I didn't watch that show.
Okay, gotcha.
Man on the table, man on the... I don't know how the lyrics go. It's your boy, the DOC. See, it's not the director of Chaos, it's the director of Cocaine.
I figured. All right. Well, while Adam continuously loses his mind, we got another person joining us here, hopefully getting ready to talk to us about wrestling and not cocaine. It is none other than Charles Schultz.
Goodness damn, I'm not crazy like Animal here for some reason.
Charles, with this appearance, you will officially make a four-way tie for first place for the 2026 series with one appearance, tying with CJ Velvet, producer Josh, and Hit Kid at this moment in time.
So we got to worry about a Canadian and a British man. Got it.
Josh.
However, with this appearance, you've officially made your 14th overall appearance on the show, which means you just passed CJ Velvet for most overall appearances on the show. The next person you would need to catch up with would be Lewis Rivers with 18.
Well, you'll do that.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very, very special show for you tonight. I guess it's not that
special show.
It is the end of host week this time around, or host month, I should say. We've all picked our two. I picked New Year's Revolution 2005. Nobody liked that. WrestleMania.
Oh, terrible.
WrestleMania 3. Adam picked that. Only Adam liked it.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
We watched.
I have confirmation last week when Hit Kid said that he liked that show, and it was a lot easier to sit through than you thought it was going to be, and it was way better than whatever the fuck they did in Puerto Rico.
We did PWG Steen Wolf, only Sean didn't like that. And then, of course, we got the closing show for this month, TNA Bound For Glory 2012. Did we like it? I don't know. You're going to have to wait and find out. But also, in our main event segment, we're taking a little detour from the games this time around. We're going to be having a bit of a discussion. AJ Styles, is he actually calling it a night in Saudi Arabia after the Rumble? Because it damn sure feels like it. But we do not know yet. Also, we will discuss who we think will be the possible winners for the men and women's Royal Rumble as well. So with that, gentlemen, are you ready to begin?
No.
I said no.
All right. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to brass tacks. This is our retro review. View. October 2012. TNA Wrestling. What was that like at this point, considering that 2 years prior they probably had their worst year ever?
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And coming off of that show.
I will say that 2012 for TNA does feel like a rebranding period in general for what they want to be. Obviously, they're not like TNA of 2005 anymore, but like it feels like we're finally starting to figure out who we want in certain spots and probably for the better and probably for the worse. You're gonna have to wait and depend how we view this show. But with that being said, we all know what wrestling culture was looking like. Or wait, no, I should probably ask Adam.
I was waiting for that part.
Why specifically TNA Bound for Glory 2012 for your final show?
Well, like I said last week, I originally had two choices. I wanted to do Final Battle 2014. I was there. Always talked about, getting the Too Sweet from Matt Jackson from the Raptors. But I can't find the fucking show. Very sad. Sad Christmas. But outside of here in the retros, we've been, for some reason, watching a lot of TNA. Specifically 2012 TNA. And I'd also been listening. Wrestle Talk did a whole thing on aces and eights. And 2012 is a very good year for TNA, as you mentioned. It's a good rebranding year to, kind of get back on track to what TNA looked like. And with all like the legends and all of this jazz thrown out the window, they is pretty much over. But we have a new threat. And I don't know, man. I still think to this day it could have been so much better if it just had the right people in it. That's Aces and Eights. I think Aces and Eights was a good time.
Well, we're gonna be discussing
this show specifically. Also, is one of we've covered all of the other like great Bound for Glories, and I thought there was one left that I don't think we haven't covered. And in my opinion, this is the last great Bound for Glory. Like, there's been good ones, and there's good matches on shows. But this, to me, is the last Bound for Glory that is TNA. Because, after this, the Spike deal is going to end soon, and then all the shit that comes following.
Well, we're going to find out if we unanimously agree if this is
also got one of my favorite matches in TNA history in it.
Great TNA show. But before then, we know what wrestling culture looked like in October of 2012. What about the rest of the world? So, join us as we head on over to the Culture Corner. Adam!
Hi.
October!
I just realized that I feel like we do have to make a mention. I believe, as we know, producer Josh has a new job.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I'm starting to think maybe that might be affecting because he's not here. Never mind.
Man,
nice job.
He
said his name and he appeared.
He shut you the fuck up real quick. Golly, get on with it.
You said his name.
Well, never mind. Producer Josh has arrived.
Cinema, Adam.
Yeah, literal cinema right there, audio form. The movies, October of 2012. We've got stuff. A lot of stuff, actually. A lot of important stuff.
Do we now?
Of course, we've got the winner of Best Picture and Best Director of 2013 Oscars. That being Argo, Ben Affleck directed. We just talked about that last night.
Did we?
We were trying to put over when we were watching the Suicide Squad, and you and Carol were wondering, why did everybody want to give Ben Affleck all this praise as Batman? It's because he was doing good work outside of Batman, and I think everybody wanted to give Ben another chance.
Well, I figured because also I don't think Batman comes 6 years after that, doesn't it?
Well, 2012. What is that? 2015.
Batman v Superman
range.
Right, in that 2015?
It might be.
Even if not, he's filming it in 2015.
Yeah.
So, he had a lot of goodwill. Everybody wanted to give him a second chance. Daredevil was
because I feel like it's Batman v Superman, and then Suicide Squad comes out right after. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Batman v Superman came out in 2016.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
So all right. So he's already been announced then by that point. So
no.
Not in 2016. He was already Batman announced probably in 2015.
Yeah, that's more likely since Man of Steel hasn't come out yet.
So I think everybody wanted to
2013.
give him a chance. And also, when you watch that movie, there's got to be something to like.
Does there necessarily?
It's terrible. I like Jeremy Irons. He's a good Alfred. And we're getting off track. Other things that now had come out in 2012 October. Sinister, a phenomenal horror movie.
That is really
You ever see
good
Sinister?
horror. Yeah, I've seen it. It's really good.
Great fucking movie. That shit is legitimately terrifying. We also had, continuing where we left off last week, like I said, what was the 2011 was the PWG show we covered?
Steen Wolf.
Right? A year later, as I said, it's that time again. It's October. Paranormal Activity 4.
I had already given up at that point. I watched 3 and I was like, I'm done.
This is the one that kind of broke it for me. Only because, to this point, the whole point of the movies was like they get these very, like, not even independent actors, like no-name actors, so that it kind of keeps the whole, you're immersed into this. Like, these are real people. Except in the fourth one, the second co-lead is the fucking dude from True Jack EP. Anybody remembers that show?
True Jackson VP?
Yeah, you know who, like the white dude, the best friend dude.
I kind of have an idea of what you're talking about. Yeah,
he kind of looks like Evan Peters. And he's in the movie. And I went, oh well, the whole point of this movie is I'm not supposed to know anybody, and there's the dude from Nickelodeon, and I'm like, I can't take this seriously.
Well, yeah, because now it's a franchise, and we made so much money. Like,
and the main chick from that is the one who was in Detective Pikachu, and she's in Lisa Frankenstein, and she's a big name now. Also coming out that year, speaking of Nickelodeon, did you ever watch Fun Size?
I did not.
Victoria Justice, like, teen Halloween movie. Nickelodeon was trying to do something different. They went PG-13. Ooh. It's not a good movie. Let's get back to things that matter. Final 2 movies. Frankenweenie, Tim Burton. You like to watch Frankenweenie? I love Frankenweenie. Good movie.
I've only heard of it. I don't think I've ever watched that movie.
Well, it's originally he created a 30-minute short film for Disney. It was live action, and then years later he made a stop motion black and white version of the movie. I think the black and white is what hurt it with the kids. I think it's fun. And then cultural zeitgeist film, to this day, is still parodied for one specific thing in that movie involving a cup. Pitch Perfect came out in October of 2012. Everybody loved the cup song.
Everybody. That fucking thing was everywhere. God forbid you had a cup on the damn table. Otherwise,
somebody was going to play with it.
Someone's going to fucking play the song. Give me my cup, damn it.
Once, and then I completely forgot how to do it the next time.
Yeah, I'm like completely, it's gone from my memory.
And it, pretty much made Anna Kendrick a household name.
It did. Well,
as Rebel Wilson.
She was pretty much also, she's somewhat of a name. I wouldn't say household because this was like her first like leading role, but I would say people just like, oh, that's the girl from Scott Pilgrim. And like, yeah.
The sister,
yeah.
And this also gave us Rebel Wilson.
Also, Twilight had also come out at that point.
I forget. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh fuck, that's right, you're in the Twilight. Anyway, that's it for the movies.
All right. Well, that was.
Is producer Josh around? Is he alive? Is he here? Does he have our music? Our TV and video game? He wasn't here last week.
I have our music.
I have everything I need.
Producer Josh returns to the pod.
Only after a week, even though there was a logical reason, but we're going to leave that alone. Anyway, TV. Oprah, where are they now? From the OWN network.
The OWN network? Oh, no.
So I'm guessing it's just like old guests that she's had on her show or something?
And like, where are they now?
Let me
You
confirm.
you remember Sarah? She got abused by her husband. Where is she 10 years later?
Yep, it's basically a look back on some of the biggest headline makers of the show.
Yeah. Tom
And-
Cruise jumped on my couch. Where is he now?
And considering some of the problematic people she's had on her show over the years, I don't know.
Dr. Oz, what's he up to?
Anywho, WWE main event.
Oh shit!
Main event debuted in 2012.
Still
Yeah.
going to this day now as a YouTube exclusive.
They were pushing it for a little because on the
They pushed Zaya. They pushed all of them. They pushed
Well, I know,
Superstars for a minute.
but on like specifically the inaugural show, you get Punk and Sheamus, which I don't think has like a finish. But you also get one of the Shield and Wyatt matches also happening on main event as well, and that match is fucking terrific.
What's the one that has that really good Jericho and Regal match? Is that Superstars?
I think it's Superstars.
Yeah, that's a really good match.
You have Dog with a Blog from the Disney Channel.
I have
That show is
little
bad.
little memory. I don't think I ever watched
It
it.
was so
Strip
unneat.
the City. Strip the City from the Science Channel.
I don't know what the
Huh?
fuck that is.
I don't know what you just said.
Strip the City?
Yes.
It's probably a like house renovation thing. Sounds like it.
It explores the construction of major cities and the geology lying beneath them. So,
Boring.
Yeah. Health Inspectors from the Food Network. Totally
Probably
Clueless
disgusting.
from MTV.
What are these shows?
Underemployed from MTV.
We're just giving NTV a whole bunch of pilots at this point.
MTV doesn't exist anymore.
Extreme Cheapskates from TLC.
That sounds fun.
The Men Who Built America from the History Channel.
That's
The show that gave us Chavo Guerrero's TNA theme.
What?
What?
I'm kind of not kidding.
Huh. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Beauty and the Beast from the CW.
I don't have any memory.
Beauty and the
of that
Beast TV show?
TV show.
Yes.
Alright.
And the one that I intentionally saved for last because I know it's the biggest deal. Arrow from the CW.
Oh, if fucking this VPOC were here, losing his
If
damn
VPOC was
mind.
Reebok
here.
would never shut up. He'll brag about it at the end of the
Listen.
next 2 hours.
My issue with Arrow isn't Arrow, it's the issue I have with the CW and that they give TV shows 24 episode seasons and you just can't do that with you can do that with your little like melodrama soap opera teen shows because who gives a fuck? You know, the OC, sure, why not? You can't do that with Arrow because then like there's that middle part where it's just filler bullshit and I just couldn't do it. I
See,
tried. I gave Arrow season 1 and Flash season 1, and I went, all right, I'll come back, and I just couldn't do it.
See, my problem
How about Reebok probably gonna call you evil for it?
is that show got so popular that DC's like, well, we could give any fucking B-list fucking character its own show.
To be fair, they were doing better than the movies.
Yeah, but like fucking Batwoman.
Okay, yeah, Batman was bad, but I mean, they were doing. They had Supergirl worked out, the League of Tomorrow people liked, Arrow, Flash.
And I'm doing a Superman and
Yeah, the Superman
yeah.
and Lois show lasted for a long time.
Yeah, it did.
The only one that really didn't work was Batwoman. That's because they fucking hired a bad person. Oh, and also didn't they have what Black Lightning? I think had a show.
They did.
Yeah, should have been Static.
Are we done reminiscing about television?
I
There's a lot of
guess
things
we
going on
are.
today.
Oh, here come the video games.
There's a lot going on, so let me just get through it.
My favorite part.
Of
Do I
course.
know what this is?
Of course, there's your NBA 2K13, because of
Duh.
course there is.
I know what that is, obviously.
Resident Evil 6.
Bad game.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong. Compared to what we have now, it is a bad game.
So well.
Cave Story from the 3DS.
The fuck?
Cave
An
What?
underrated, an underrated little game.
Sure.
Pokemon Black and White 2. Because, of course, you got to have your Pokemon.
Yeah, I'd already dropped off at this point.
Fable The Journey.
I
Nope.
do remember Fable. I don't think I've played it though.
Dishonored.
Didn't play Dishonor either.
Just Dance 4.
Never played one, but I know what it is. Do
Play-
you know I just discovered
Play
that they
one
weren't
Just
CGI,
Dance,
the
you
real
play them
people?
all, but I guess there is like different songs you could dance to. I guess.
You
That's
see that the
pretty cool.
people were real?
Yeah. Did you think they weren't?
I thought they were just video game characters.
Okay.
Crazy Taxi for the Apple.
Oh yeah, let's fucking go crazy taxi! Yeah.
XCOM and Enemy Unknown.
XCOM. I hope
Nope.
you did.
Ew.
All right.
Michael Phelps pushed the limit for the Xbox 360.
Oh, he pushed the limit, all right.
I bet he fucking did.
He knew a thing or two about the director of cocaine.
007 Legends for the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Never watched a single film.
Dance Central 3.
Sure, why
There was
not?
a third one?
Yes,
I thought they stopped after 2.
they did not.
Okay.
People like to dance with their family.
Doom 3 Big Fucking Gun Edition.
That's a great name.
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3D.
Of course.
We're still making these fucking things.
Silent Hill Book of Memories.
I heard that new movie was ass.
Carmageddon for the Apple.
What?
Carmageddon. Okay.
Serious Sam 3. The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings.
You hadn't heard of Witcher, just never played it.
Michael Jackson The Experience.
Oh yeah,
for
that
Apple.
did come out. There are 3 dancing games this month, bro.
Skylanders Giants.
It's still going.
Wow.
People like Skylanders.
Damn.
They like you get a little toy and you put it on the thing. You know, that was supposed to be a Spyro thing, and I don't think people even know that Spyro's even a part of it at this point.
Forza Horizon for
That's
the
a
360.
racing game.
Yeah.
Hotline Miami for Windows.
I've heard of that game. People
For
like that game.
Windows.
Street Fighter X Tekken.
Yes.
Guilty Gear number 2. Or Guilty Gear. Oh, hold on. Guilty Gear 20 Accent Core Plus.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Those are words.
Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation.
I
Of
got.
course, they come back to that.
No, I think I only got 3. I don't think I got Liberation.
Well, it depends on what console you got it on.
Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask.
Games.
And Okami HD. Oh god, the call people are gonna love this. WWE 13.
Good.
Yeah, the games used to come out then.
Oh, wow. And wouldn't you know it, guess what fucking mode we had on that one? Attitude Era mode. Gee,
Yeah, mode.
I sure hope we don't repeat that 13 years later.
Whoa, I can't believe it.
And
Damn.
the most notable, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Shout out to John for taking the song from this
Well,
game.
it's not the PS2 version. It's the different version of the game.
Schematics. You get the point.
Yeah. They really
Oh, there you go.
master remake that game multiple times.
Well, it is time for the music.
Oh God, the Billboard in 2012 of October. Oh Jesus Christ!
Zaya.
Don't
Hold
tell
on.
me he fell out.
What just happened?
This is awkward.
We were doing so well. What happened?
Where is he?
I don't know where he went.
Oh my Lord, he really dropped that out of nowhere. This is crazy.
Like her, I guess we wait until he comes back.
I guess the new 13 talking about the Attitude Era reuse kind of makes I disappear.
And it's a flat circle, so I'm not surprised.
Friday, the official 2K26 cover will be revealed on the Royal Rumble kickoff.
And people already know Triple H is getting his own separate edition, because of course he is.
So we'll see CM Punk on Friday.
And she was just gonna be a standard while Deluxe is all Triple H, and freaking Triple H is everywhere. He's on all goddamn editions here.
Of course, Triple H.
And also, it's kind of funny. We talk about the Attitude Era. They're just redoing the NWO thing when you have the NWO fucking part of the Monday Night War pack cover.
I love how Triple H decides to give himself one of these the year CM Punk gets one. That's crazy.
It's just the standard version.
The fuck did he go?
Oh, this
I
is
don't know what happened.
Oh, everything was going perfectly fine.
Oh, this is awkward.
Usually this is where his internet would have dropped out by now, but he's not. He's still here. Oh,
Did Josh finish the?
Where the fuck did you go?
Don't worry.
Too.
Don't worry about it.
We've been
because you disappeared.
And we cut to you.
Music.
All right,
Billboard
go back in.
Hot 100, October 20th, 2012.
All right, so.
Well, Taylor Swift.
I'm
just going to go ahead and get into it now.
Going with a one-hit wonder. It's one of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I also like the artist himself. I'm going with Gautier.
Somebody that you used to know?
I love that song. It's a good fucking song. But
I think it came out around this time.
Is a better song by him.
I think the person that did Gundam Style around this time, I think.
Oh, God, not Psy.
Is that who you're going with?
Yeah.
All right.
Oppa Gundam Style.
Taylor Swift, Psy, and Gautier.
Gautier.
All right, here we go.
Featuring
October 20th, 2012. This is the top 10 for the Billboard Top 100. At number 10, we got Too Close by Alex Clare.
Nope.
You nobody remembers Alex Clare?
I feel like just too close to love you or something like that.
Yes, that one.
Okay. Didn't know who sang that shit.
At number 9, we got Blow Me, parentheses, One Last Kiss by Pink.
Oh. I don't like Pink.
Oh, I remember that song.
I've never liked Pink.
Oh, Adam, you dumb bitch.
Oh, at least I'm there,
this is from the past, but like at number 8, we got Skyfall by Adele.
Oh my God. No,
son of a bitch.
Damn, Adam.
Damn it.
I think one of the 007 movies came out this year, so of course
it's like 2009. Oh, fucking Skyfall. It's just by Adele. 2 years. 4 years later, actually.
Still happy with my pick.
Mm-hmm. At number 7, we got As Long As You Love Me by Justin Bieber and Big Sean.
Boo.
At number 6, we got Red by Taylor Swift.
Up. All right, Josh is on the board.
At number 5, we have "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together" by Taylor Swift.
All right, Josh is on the board again. Uh-oh.
At number 4, we got "Some Nights" by Fun, one of my favorite pop songs of all time. I love that song. At 3, Hit would be upset considering he mentioned them last week, but I told him they were coming a lot sooner than he thought, and they did, because it's "Live While We're Young" by One Direction.
Uh-oh. There's only 2 spots left.
At number 2, we got the hit song, the first video ever on YouTube to hit 1 billion views. Is, of course, "Gangnam Style" by Psy. But of course,
come on.
You guys all made some great guesses, but at the end of the day, there's only one true king at the top, and it is, of course, at number 1.
It's not me.
It's "One More Night" by Maroon 5.
You fucking ass.
Adam Levine strikes again.
God, I fucking hate him.
At least I was right about the second place, because that damn song was everywhere.
Also,
and I got 2.
Also, Adam, don't expect Gautier to be anywhere on this list, because somebody that I used to came out last year.
No, it was 2012.
No, it was last year. I'm pretty...
Damn.
But somehow it still ended up on the top of the Billboard 2012 year-end Hot 100 chart.
Just damn.
Did that chart? Because it was released in 2011, but I could be wrong. Hold on.
No, you're correct. It was released in July 2011.
Yes. But I think it was like one of the fucking... It was a late bloomer. Like, it caught on, like, very late while it was released, because it was already a song at that point, but it just... I don't know even how it got as popular as it did.
It's a good fucking song.
It's also a good fucking video.
And he's a good artist, and Hearts a Mess is a great song and a great video.
Too bad he could not replicate the success after this.
He didn't try to. He said, all right, cool. Never did it again.
Because he's weird. I like it.
But yeah, that's the popular culture. But what about going back to the wrestling culture for October? So we're going all the way back to see what shows are going on around this time. So
Zaya!
Better not have the same fucking show, I swear to God.
No, there's no way. Do you have time for Rev Pro?
Fuck
Uprising?
you!
No way. You're kidding.
Which one?
I passed up on 2 because I went, no, he's going to pick this one.
Wait, which one?
All right, well, fucking, I'm picking something else.
No, wait, which one did you pick? Which night?
No, don't matter now. I had a backup.
You son of a bitch. All right.
Damn.
Well, Rev Pro Uprising 2012 Night 2, apparently.
Yeah, that was the one I picked.
To start off this show, we had a 6-man tag, Mark Haskins and Project Ego of Chris Travis, rest in peace, and Martin Kirby beating El Ligero, MK McKinnon, and the Lion Kid. You know who the Lion Kid is?
I don't, actually.
Okay. We had Terry Frazier beating T-Bone. Gross. T-Bone.
Rest in peace. No.
He's not dead?
No, Bad Bones. Sorry.
At number, we got a singles match. Big Van Walter beating El Generico. These two go on to have a WrestleMania match, and it's pretty fucking good.
No, they didn't.
Don't start with me.
It was I.
Oh, God. The London Riots of James Davis and Rob Lynch beat the Hooligans of Roy Knight and Zach Knight. Was it Lynch? I think Lynch...
One of them got canceled.
Was the one that got canceled.
Yeah, and then the other side are Soraya's family.
Yeah.
Zach is the brother, right? He was in
Yes.
AEW for a cup of coffee. I don't
Didn't
know
have
who Roy
a
is.
single match.
I don't know who Roy is.
Rev Pro British Heavyweight title as Shaw Samuels
Still going.
Yeah, beat Dave Mastiff to retain the title. And then
I don't know what happened to Dave Mastiff.
In the main event, Jerry Lynn beats Noam Dar in 14 minutes 16 to close up the show. This is pretty much the best we got on the British wrestling scene at the moment in time. It does get better eventually.
Give it 2 or 3 years. It's gonna fucking.
At least we were able to get El Generico for our show. And Jerry Lynn. Yeah. Jerry Lynn. All right.
Well, anyway, we got Ring of Honor. It's the one I thought you were gonna pick.
Yeah, no, I went with the one with all the sex pests on it.
Ring of Honor happened the day before on the 13th. Glory by Honor 11. To a dark match, we got Chaz Montana and Rip Impact defeating Mathieu Saint Jacques and Mike Rollins. Mike Rollins, you might remember him as Psycho Mike from that one Rumble WrestleMania weekend. He was the crazy dude.
Yes, I do actually.
Yeah,
I got you.
Canadian journeyman, mostly seen in mystery wrestling.
Oh.
Show that starts off proper. Tag team match as Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander defeat the Bravado Brothers of Harlem and Lancelot Bravado.
That definitely sounds like an opener for Ring of Honor in 2012.
Chase U. Mike Bennett defeats current NWA Nationals champion Mike Mondo. 10 minutes and 46 seconds. What about Mondo? We should bring Mondo in.
I don't think so.
He's killing it in the NWA. You seem like a Mondo guy.
I'm not.
World's Greatest Tag Team, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin defeat BJ Whitmer and Rhett Titus.
Unfortunately, oh god, that does sound bad. So I was about to defend them being like, oh, of course, but Adam thought they were ruining wrestling, but that doesn't sound good at all.
Well, it got 3 1/4 star.
All right.
Jay Lethal defeats Davey Richards in 23 minutes and 31 seconds. 4.5 stars from Dave Meltzer. 8.27 on Cage Match.
I might have to look that up then.
Tadarius Thomas defeats Rhino. What the fuck?
What?
In 5 minutes and 55 seconds.
Huh? Who the fuck?
Now I'm mad.
Look, I know of Tadarius, but who?
Bullshit. ROH World Television title match. Adam Cole defends against Eddie Edwards. 19 minutes and 12 seconds.
I was about to say, there's no way that went 9 minutes.
ROH Tag Team Championships on the line. Scum! Jimmy Jacobs and Steve Corino, my favorite ROH stable, defeat the Briscoes to retain the tag titles in 14-2. And in the main event, Kevin Steen defends the world title against his shitty-ass clone, Michael Elgin, in 31 minutes and 30 seconds.
31 minutes. It's probably good, though.
4.5 stars, 8.67.
Damn, Dave, really
well.
like that show.
Oh, my.
Do you boys have time for Chikara?
We actually don't.
All right.
Chikara, Deep Freeze, on October the 6th from Piedmont, Alabama. So, hope you're ready, because you have Ace Haven defeating Kyle Matthews in about 8 minutes.
I don't know who any of them are.
I was about to say, it's like 2012 Shikara. I feel like we're not...
No, there's going to be people. There'll be people.
The Batiri, Kodama,
right
and
there.
Obarion and Ophidian defeated Team Fist, Chuck Taylor, Icarus, and Sugar Dunkerton in about 15 minutes.
You know all those people, Zaya.
I do.
Soldier Ant defeated Saturnine in about 6 minutes.
Soldier Ant being who's Soldier Ant? Is that Drew? Is that Gulak?
That would be the canceled Drew Gulak, yes.
Yeah.
Cobalt defeated Frightmare in 9 minutes.
Hell yeah, Frightmare.
The Mysterious and Handsome Stranger defeated Deviant in 9 minutes.
Deviant, is that Pinky Sanchez?
That is Isaias Vasquez.
No, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Who's the mysterious and strange whatever the fuck?
Robert Evans.
Oh, that's R.D. Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Archibald Peck.
Ultramald Peck. God, him and Moose. I saw them wrestle at Final Battle 2014.
That match was not good.
Oh,
Jacob Hammermeyer and Tim Dunce defeated the Colony,
Jim Dons,
Assailant, and Fire Ant.
Fire Ant, Orange Cassidy.
Yep.
The Shard defeated Gran Akuma in about 14 minutes.
Shout out to Gran Akuma.
The Spectral Envoy, the team of Hollow Wicked and Ultramantis Black defeated Los Ice Creams, El Hijo del Ice Cream and Ice Cream Jr. in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's right up my alley.
And in the main event, in a Young Lions Cup title match,
Hey,
Mark Angelo Setti defeated Green Ant in 20 minutes.
who is Green Ant?
Green Ant would be Tracy Williams.
Hey, hot sauce.
Hey. I'm picking an Evolve show next time. Fuck it.
Well, Charles, as always, you're on the island and you're by yourself, and you have either Bound for Glory, Rev Pro, ROH, or Chikara.
But TNA. I gotta go with TNA on this one.
I think the Ring of Honor shows more my speed. I really
I
want
want
to
to watch that Chikara show. But I'm sticking with TNA. It has one of the best TNA matches of all time.
All right, well, let's talk about it now. Let's get into TNA Bound for Glory 2012.
Bound for Glory 2012 from Phoenix, Arizona, in the Grand Canyon University Arena, 2,900 in attendance. Mike Tenay, Tess.
We start off with
a really shitty video package.
Yeah, what the fuck happened here? It's like a giant...
Greater the Glory. You get Greater the Glory, and then here's Sting and Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Aries, Sting again. Bobby Roode, Sting holding up the title. And then Bound for Glory, presented by Direct Auto Insurance. It is a 30-second video package. Something is missing.
I was like, because there's just like a giant cut after it. Like, it's like something. It's like.
Well, guess what? There is something missing. There is a video package that is supposed to play, but because of copyright music,
that's what
from the feed.
I was just about to say. I was like, there had to be like a song that they were using that they couldn't get around on YouTube.
Yes, there is an extended video opener, but they cut it right before the music kicks in. So it's a very awkward jump right into it. And you know, Mike Tenay and Taz, they're here. They start off okay, but by the end of this show, Taz doesn't give a shit anymore, and neither does Mike Tenay.
They are fucking up spots and moves. Throughout the entirety of this show.
My wife, Christy Hemme, is here to introduce the matches. Opener of the evening, X Division Championship. Rob Van Dam, No Job Rob, takes on current champion Zema Ion. Or the future, Joaquin Wild. Nothing? Did he die again?
I was on mute, sorry.
I got nothing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this was just a very solid little fucking X Division match. Like, Zema Ion gets a lot of offense here on Rob.
Yeah, Rob let him do a lot.
Obviously, mainly because we already kind of know what the outcome is, but still, even for Rob, he did a lot for Zima Ion, sold his ass off. And then, of course,
You really like the seated abdominal that he did to Rob.
Yes, the seated abdominal with the cross legs. You rarely see anything like that. So that was just a cool little thing.
Anytime Zima goes for a tope and almost fucked up his legs on the guardrail, and then you wonder, that explains why he also killed Jesse Sorensen.
I never understood.
He's a little reckless at the time, but I mean, that's the X division.
I just don't understand why the guardrail's so fucking close. Like, make the ring fucking smaller if you have to, but damn.
Rob gets the victory.
Yeah, he does like a pop-up drop kick into Rolling Thunder into 5-star really Frog Splash to get the victory. It is a very good sequence.
And a really solid X Division title opener for your Bound for Glory show, Charles.
I enjoyed it, ish.
Ish?
Yeah, I really... guess in the middle.
Oh, all right. Any thoughts on Rob Van Dam in TNA?
Oh, no issues with that except the hilarity of him not losing a whole lot. It's just damn funny.
It's very
no job Rob.
Had to win that.
No job. Thank you, Adam. I was going to say that.
Had to win the X Division title on this show.
Hey, he couldn't. The only way he will lose the title is either by vacating the belt. That's literally like the only way he loses the title.
Yeah, how do we write Rob off? Just kill him with Janice. So
you're damn right.
Basically. And it's like, there you go. You're not to lose the title.
Rob does a weird Nazi thing at the end. It was very weird. Did you notice it? He puts the title up, but he kind of like does like the leg out and like it was very strange. I don't know, Rob, being weird.
What are you saying? You saying X Division champions can't do Nazi salutes anymore? Is this what the woke America has left us with now, Adam?
All right, Rob.
Okay.
Borash is backstage with
Magnus.
And he's about to take on the television champion Joe. I don't remember any of this.
Weren't they? They were tag champions.
Tag team, and they broke up. And somehow Joe's now TV champion. I think Magnus is the heel.
I don't think. I think Magnus is the heel because we're in the current stage of we're pushing. We think Magnus has something. He's young. He's in shape.
Well,
we're gonna see if he can get anything, if Joe can get anything out of him. And
that's the problem with 2012 Joe. Joe don't give a fuck anymore. He looks like shit,
dude.
And this match is boring.
This is the worst haircut I think he ever has.
This is the worst shape. His worst gear. He's very slow.
He's in worser shape, I think.
But he's still so slow.
Still so slow
in this match. And Magnus is also a basic ass wrestler, and this crowd don't give a fuck. Joe doesn't really do any of his cool things.
The biggest thing in this match is that Magnus almost drops Joe on his head with a Michinoku driver. That was pretty sick, and that was the extent of this match. Everything else was just basic fucking get to the next spot, don't do anything extraordinary. Magnus gets heat on Joe. Joe does his comeback. Joe locks in his STF. Looks like he's about to hit the Muscle Buster, but gets knocked off by Magnus. Afterwards, he hits an elbow drop, only gets a 2. Joe.
I thought this finish made Magnus look stupid as fuck. Magnus goes for a chop block. Joe falls down. He looks like he's gonna was it figure 4, maybe the clover leaf. Turns around, Joe just grabs him. Coquina clutch wins.
Yes.
What?
They're like, we ain't got much else for you, brother. Fucking.
The whole match, she worked over him. Turns around once Coquina clutch loses.
Well, he tried the Coquina once and he got rolled up for it, and then he it's a very abrupt finish to the match.
And then Joe continues TV title, which no recollection of him being champion.
You mean the Legends title?
Is that what it is at the time?
I think it's still the Legends title at this point.
I thought it was a TV title.
I think it is still. It's the
Oh,
same
wait, no,
belt.
no,
It's the same damn belt.
It's but he's right. It is the same belt.
He literally never changed anything. It's just the name. It's just the same design. It's like, well, what's the
I
point?
don't know who he beat for it. I don't know who he loses the belt to. I have no memory.
It goes to
ever.
Devon or something eventually.
Sounds terrible. Thank God. This is the part when I realized, I think there's a trend here.
I'm
Every
allowed
other
to say
match.
something about the match.
Every other match is going to be good, and the one following it is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Because coming up next, it is, in my opinion, top 5 greatest matches in TNA history. Should have been for the world title in the main event, even though I'm the Hardy guy. Should have been for the world title. It's Bobby Roode and the Cowboy. Beer Money implode.
Jeremy
Especially a
Borash.
death match.
Jeremy Borash interviews Bobby Roode. Roode gives his final thoughts before the match, heading into going into it against James Storm, and then they play a video package showing the history between them as a team.
It's a sick ass video package.
Winning the title, and then James Storm winning the title, and then Roode.
Oh, and also King Mo.
Yes, King Mo is also here. He will be
For some reason. Like, it's okay.
Because Bellator.
Easily the worst part of this match because he doesn't do anything.
It's the TNA specialty of special enforcer. TNA loves a special enforcer.
Could have got DRTs for this at least. That would have been more.
It's because King Mo was the big deal going into Bellator, and obviously, TNA were Bellator's bitch, just like how TNA or WWE's bitch. It's always putting over the other thing instead of themselves. That's why you end up with
Well, it wasn't
August
bad
1
as the
warning.
following year with the whole
You're right.
Rampage.
August 1 warning is the worst.
And Rampage actually being a thing.
I won't say King Mo is like shit, because him not doing anything is better than him doing something and fucking it up. And he does come into the ring at one point to mess with Bobby Roode. I'm more enjoying him reacting, because once the blood starts to spill and they're killing each other, he had no idea what was coming, and he's just reacting like an actual fan, and it is kind of fun to watch. It's ridiculous what happens in this one.
Match itself starts off with them pretty much brawling to the outside. It looks like James is going to hit an Eye of the Storm through a table at one point, but gets catapulted into the posts instead, and that's when the first hint of blood comes in.
Oh, man.
They start getting in the ring. They start hitting each other with weapons. I think James Storm grabs somebody's cane at one point and hits.
He gets like a fan's like crutch or some shit and uses it. It was awesome.
Yeah, and then Spike DDT on the entrance floor was pretty
vintage,
pretty brutal. Bobby Roode hits a fucking spine buster on the floor as well. They start going.
Oh, dude, they start doing the fried Takayama shit, but with trash can lids. It's sick as hell.
And Ken Mo's face reaction after on that.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, got it."
They start brawling back to the announce table, where fucking they both get on, and then fucking Bobby Roode spears James from off the announce table through a wooden table.
Visual,
it's great because
James is just
it redirects what you think is going to be an announce table spot, which probably would have fucking sucked because that announce table.
It's also a glass announce table,
right? But you also don't see the actual table because it's being covered, so it's like, oh shit.
Well, it's also because they gave the Spanish announce table a regular ass table.
The most King Mo does in this match, he gets into Bobby Roode's face, and then he pushes Bobby Roode into a codebreaker from James Storm. Last call super kick from James Storm only gets a 2 count.
Bobby puts James on the top rope because he starts to realize he's running out of ideas, but there's one. He gets a chair, beats it with the chair, and then we've got to introduce thumbtacks.
You're damn right.
And Bobby Roode takes the sickest fucking back bump from the top rope, just free fall into the tacks. It's glorious.
And
no pun intended.
And to follow that up, James Storm would keep
Big
it
elbow
going
drop.
with a big elbow drop onto Rude while he was still in the tax. Fucking
Bobby gives him a low blow, goes to the outside to introduce the weapon that brought us all here to begin with, the beer bottles.
The beer bottle. And so he goes over, it looks like he's about to hit him, but he gets a low blow from James Storm instead.
So Cowboy takes himself a swing and then cracks him over the head with one. Bobby falls down like he about to blow James Storm, but James Storm said, not today. Picks him up, last call super kick, another backdrop into the fucking tax and the pinfall to win. Top 5 TNA match of all time.
This is so fucking good. It's so bloody. This is exactly what you do when you're like
You, Dave Meltzer.
a blood. Yeah, 3.5, bro. 3.5. Look, I normally don't make a big.
It also doesn't help
I don't.
after the James doesn't get a world title run.
I don't usually make a big fuss about anybody starting because at the end of the day, personal opinion. But fucking an episode of Dynamite between Britt Baker and fucking who was it? I think it was like it was
Sheeta?
Not Sheeta. It was someone else. I think it was Deeb. An episode of Dynamite with Serena Deeb and Britt Baker gets a fucking higher rating than this. How? Even if you do have to admit he has this bias against TNA. This is
and blood
way above like most of the shit that you would see in the Fed at the time, or even Ring of Honor for that matter.
It also helps that it's the story. There's a story for all of this. This is how you end a blood feud.
1 year in the making.
This is how a blood feud should end. They kill each other. And they do. And the guy who's the babyface at the end of it goes over. I do agree with Charles. In hindsight, it does suck because this should have led to James getting another shot with the world title. It doesn't. That's why this should have always been for the world title to begin with.
James was stuck in the tag division, like I guess where it truly belongs. I guess
that's more of a politic backstage issue than it is themselves. But this match is still memorable to this day. James Storm has 2 of the most memorable matches in TNA, and they're both death matches. It's this one and the one that he has with Chris Harris.
No,
I'll start because of the beer bottle.
And that's why James Storm, to me, is like...
Walker.
I know everyone will say AJ Styles, and look, I get it. But the true face of TNA is James Storm.
Right.
If we're talking about longevity, then yeah. No, I agree.
Like, there's no one that screams TNA to me more than James Storm.
Charles, any last thoughts before we move on?
Matt, again, it was awesome. And you know what's even crazier, too? I said about James Storm did get another world title run. Bobby Roode got another world title run than James Storm. Insane.
Yeah, he did.
James Storm gets the revolution.
He does.
Yep, basically, and Bobby Roode gets another world title run.
Speaking of
we go from
getting something, somebody wants a contract.
We go from the best thing on the show to easily the fucking worst. Joey Ryan is cutting a promo on Al Snow as we get ready for a match that is essentially Joey Ryan is on Gut Check. He is very popular on Gut Check because he is an indie darling. The crowd likes Joey Ryan. They really want Joey Ryan in TNA. But
there's one man who said, I don't think he's cutting it. It's Al Snow.
It is
Joey Ryan for weeks. He's getting involved with Al Snow at ringside during other Gut Checks, crashing the party, trying to, I guess, get a contract or get under Al Snow's skin. Bruce Pritchard's telling Al Snow, you can't be putting your hands, you're not a contracted wrestler. And all this time I'm wondering, who the fuck is the babyface?
Technically, the babyface in this is Al Snow because
it's Al Snow.
They
but
say
the crowd love Joey Ryan.
They do, and that's the whole problem with this whole thing is that like oh, the crowd don't know what they want. That's essentially what the story is that the crowd don't know what they want. We know what they want. We know what superstars look like.
And so the plan is, at Bound for Glory, it'll be Al Snow and Joey Ryan. And if Joey Ryan wins, he gets a shot on Impact.
I've never... Okay, so Al Snow, they make a mention that at this point hasn't wrestled for a good, 7 years at this point in time?
Yeah, pretty much. I think oh no, because Hardcore Justice hasn't happened yet, right?
No.
Because that,
Wait,
so then, right?
Hardcore Justice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a thing.
Although, right, well, he wrestled at that, so they lied.
They'll let Hardcore Justice happen earlier this freaking year that had Bound for Glory series matches on it.
Or whatever.
No, but
they make mention that he hadn't had like an actual wrestling match of some, but for years at this point. And so, how do they do this match? By having him completely bitch out Joey Ryan for a good...
Hold on, you're burying the lead. Comes out, tank top.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pants.
Track
does the
pants
with no head.
No head.
But head does show up in the match. So why the fuck didn't you just come out with the head? I guess you wanted the head pop. But like that's your whole point is you are a pop. And like I said, it is 80% Al Snow, 10% Joey Ryan, and 10% Matt Morgan.
Matt Morgan, who comes in at the end to big boot Al Snow on the outside, putting him back in, and then Joey Ryan goes over and pins him. And Matt Morgan
Al Snow hits Joey with a snowplow.
Yeah.
He gets all the shit. He hits him with head. He's getting him all the shit. And the crowd, I don't know what they want because, like, they pop for the Al Snow bits, but they want Joey Ryan to win. It's a very confusing match.
This whole show has a thing where it's, like, nostalgia versus, like, the current talent on it because...
Yeah, the opener had
to
that.
a better extent, this happens with Jeff and Aries, but that's a lot better of a situation considering Jeff can still go at this point, and Aries is, the indie darling on in this one. This is an Al Snow who could never go, is somehow worse now. Joey Ryan, whose only offense is his match to get heat, so he does punches, he does headlocks, and then he gets fucked over by Al Snow. And then he doesn't even get a chance to hit a finish in this match. Matt Morgan hits Al Snow with the boot on the outside, put him back in, and he rolls and he gets the victory there. He has to win.
The crowd are happy for Joey, and then he hugs Matt Morgan's leg.
And then he wins with somebody else's finishing maneuver. This was a disaster. This is a fucking disaster.
Well, there's a reason why Joey doesn't last long, and neither does Matt Morgan.
Also, a whole thing that pissed me off. Oh, the rookie doesn't know anything about the business.
Oh, that was, yeah.
I just looked it up. Joey Ryan had been wrestling since 2000. He had been wrestling up to 12 years.
Yeah, but he's never been on TV.
Uh-huh.
And also, Dixie Carter's in... Are you really surprised?
He's a little indie schmuck, even though the entire point of TNA were built around those guys. But
a whole decade at this point, bro.
But, Al Snow, he knows what's what. He knows that, but again, what is Al Snow's famous thing? The main event is the match that everybody wanted to come to see that had the most money. Well, I guess Al Snow never was a rich man.
This sucked. Charles.
What influence? Oh, sorry. Yes, Charles.
Yeah, what the hell was this entire match? I didn't even like watching it begin with, and it ain't because of Al Snow being in the match.
What was the point?
Exactly.
Bad influence. Or not bad influence yet. It's just Christopher Daniels.
Well, they don't have the name, but they have... They're doing the busyness thing. He's got the Appletini. They're almost there.
Kazarian makes a point to mention that Chavo and Hernandez are essentially Nacho Libre.
Yeah, very racist.
Just wanted to throw out that racist comment. Just because.
Christopher Daniels cuts a promo on the match talking about them getting the tag titles. They're the best champions. And Kaz's addition, racism. It's time for the triple threat for the tag team titles. The dream team of TNA, Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. Bad Influence, Daniels and Kazarian. Two men who've been here from the beginning. Turns out they have a lot of great chemistry. And also Hernandez and Chavo.
I can't fucking believe that they're in this match. Look,
Well,
I just
believe
laughed.
it, because regardless of what you say, it's a very fucking good
it
tag
is
team
a
match.
very good match, but could you imagine how much better it would have been
If it was just Bad Influence and AJ and Angle? Yeah,
Angle?
obvious, yes.
It's still
But I
really,
thought-
it's
I
still
think
really good.
Chavo and Hernandez do some good stuff.
I didn't have much of a problem with Chavo in this match, mainly because I don't remember. Fucking Hernandez Hernandez works so much better in tag teams because he just gets to be the big guy who throws people around and do certain spots, and he doesn't have to like work a full match by himself. That's always been his shtick. He's good at it. It's what they should have been kept doing with him, but look, I love Supermax, but like it was never. He was never gonna go past a certain level.
Dixie wanted him to.
Full circle moment here, but Chavo Guerrero's vignette theme from TNA came from the men who built America. So you take that for whatever you want to think about it.
Gotcha.
You know what? It was during the time where they just was in that weird ass woman story thing.
AJ and Angle, I believe, are the best parts about this match. Angle put on a very good performance here, especially with 2012. Angle at this point doesn't have like a lot of like great performances left, but like you could still see like that dude's still fucking he's still doing it.
Murders Kazarian with German suplexes in this match.
Does.
Holy
It's
fucking hell.
fucking
He dropped him
ridiculous.
as hell.
So it's kind of funny watching this match. Hindsight knowing you had 3 TNA World Champions in this match.
It's also very weird because the crowd
And one of them is not Daniels.
The crowd is still like
exactly.
It seems like coming towards Frankie as like somewhat of a serious, like somewhat of a star on the show. But then you got Daniels, who they just still love. Like every time Daniels does his shit, like the Angels wings,
He does the BME, the crowd fucking pop for it.
It's just like, yeah, okay, I got you.
Because he's Daniels.
Fucking Hernandez almost kills him and Kazarian because Hernandez is on the apron. Frankie gets the best idea saying, I'm going to do a fucking Hurricane Rana spot to Hernandez for whatever fucking reason. And Hernandez just
falls.
Fucking falls shoulder first.
And Kazarian almost goes headfirst into the steps.
It's also kind of funny. 1 year ago, Hernandez was a heel, had his own freaking group, and now he's face 1 year later in the tag team again. That's just funny.
AJ does
does a double rope.
Yeah.
Swanton was
Crazy.
fucking sick. I thought he was going to do the 450 to Chavo, but he said, no, I want to do cool things. And I like cool things.
Angle hits an Olympic slam onto Chavo. It looks like Hernandez is going to hit Angle with a fucking border toss, but AJ stops it. They double team Hernandez. Bad Influence get back in. It looks like they're about to get AJ.
A really sick TK like this area.
Yeah. But that's when Daniels hits the BME, and AJ at that point goes for the styling DDT, and then
he's gonna set up the Styles Clash. He gets pushed into Hernandez by Daniels. Hernandez tags in slingshot with the forearm, border toss, killing Daniels, and then Chavito with a really shitty frog splash.
Bad frog splash today. Like, what the hell? That's your one thing. Get it right. But they do.
And Hernandez gets the pin to pick up the tag title.
The least popular option wins the tag titles in this match. Wonderful.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, and crazy to think. 1 year later, 2013, AJ is goodbye and on the way out.
Yep.
Out because pay cut.
Angle is
This is a
still.
fantastic match.
Yeah, it's very good. It's a very good 3-way. It gets a lot crazier.
And especially in like 2012, tag team wrestling in mainstream wrestling is fucking dog shit.
It is certainly a match that builds upon itself. Like, it starts off not all that fast, but the more it keeps going, the more they start getting into it. Like, that dive by AJ is insane. That Hurricane Rana spot was ridiculous. Why did they even ever agree to do that? I have no idea. And then, yeah, fucking Angle just looked amazing here as well. Yeah, so just good stuff. Really good stuff.
Charles.
Again, I agree with all of you. Enjoyed the match. Loved every bit of it.
Christy Hemme interviews Chavo. Chavo says it's ready.
Of course.
It's time for the women's title match, which, you know, first off, they show the boot camp, the UK boot camp guys, the Rockstar Spud, the Blossom Twins, and some dude.
Yeah, Boxer Spud was at least a lot longer out of that class.
I don't know who that other guy was, but, you know, he was there. And then it's the women's title match. And again, they show a video package for it, and Tara and Brooke were friends, and now Tara want the title, but also, who's the boyfriend? Who's the boyfriend?
That's the biggest story going into this match for some
This match
For some
was
reason.
not bad. Wasn't anything special.
Yeah, it wasn't
was
that
there.
memorable of a Knockouts title match. But at this point, we were like done.
It's Brooke Tessmacher.
We were not putting much emphasis on the Knockouts at this point in time.
Taryn Terrell is the women's referee. She'll become a wrestler soon. Tara wins with the Widow's Peak. And then it's pretty much the more important thing of this whole segment is not really the match, but it's this post-match. Who's Tara's boyfriend? The big Hollywood TMZ boyfriend. It's Jesse Goddard from the Big Brother. You know who that is.
Are you sure? Because the crowd didn't make a single
No.
sound.
And, you know, shocker of shocks, it's almost like TNA, what they did recently. Who? When Mr. Elegance showed up. It's Mr. Elegance. All this build for who? I get trying to build a new person. You don't build a new person doing a surprise debut segment.
I forget who said it. I think it was AJ when we were watching it, but it would have made so much more sense that instead of revealing it to be Big Brother dude, who obviously nobody knew, unless you're just like watching it and watch the show and you were also watching Big Brother, it's like, oh fuck, that's fucking Jesse. But like the best thing to do is that he comes out, gets involved in the match, costs Miss Tessmacher the match, gives Tara the win, and then they start making out, and then you just like, oh, that's
exactly, because then immediately he's got heat on him.
Right.
Instead, big reveal, everybody's waiting for like, who's it going to be? I think when we were watching Walter, he mentioned Jomo because John Morrison was a free agent around this time. And like, oh, that makes sense. Is Jesse Goddard. And look, I like Jesse. Romance rule. Great time.
Yeah, he becomes a solid mid-card act in TNA.
Terrible fucking start.
Yeah, this is not
the whole shit. Who are you? They're booed. Not even like booing for heat. They're just because what is this? This sucks. They fucking make out, and that's the segment. Hope all build up for weeks was worth it, guys. Jesse Goddard. Charles, how do you feel about Jesse Goddard?
I wasn't even happening. The entire post
we're trying to build a new star.
That didn't lead to anything.
Jesse, though.
I was about to
Robbie's
say
up.
he gets revealed this. They don't really do much, and then he's like bromance.
Oh man,
And that's the only noteworthy thing out of it.
Sting's getting inducted in a banquet hall. They only got about an hour. They got to get the fuck out of here.
No one is dressed up.
Fire-
Fucking Sting's like like he's got a jacket underneath
Lex
his
Luger's
dress
here.
shirt. Fucking Hogan's in a fucking t-shirt, bro. He is in his own.
Yeah.
His he's fucking gear TNA fucking merchandise.
They give Sting a watch.
2014.
Thank you for coming. It is time for the Sting portion and your semi-main event of the evening. The Aces and Eights have arrived. Throughout this entire night, they have not been mentioned or talked about, even though they've invaded and crashed because it doesn't involve Hogan. They don't matter because it's like the Codyverse. It's its own fucking universe. The cops are involved, but they've also kidnapped Joseph Park. Oh! We gotta get him back. Shaquille O'Neal, help us. He says he got Hogan's back. He's never seen, ever mentioned ever again.
Just for
So
no
it's-
reason.
To Sting, Bully Ray, who has finally convinced Hogan and Sting that he is a good guy. He can help out TNA. Get Joseph Park back in. But the Aces and Eights make it a point that if they win the night, they finally get entry into TNA, even though they already have a song for some reason. I don't understand how that works. And that's your build up for your tag team match of the evening. It's a street fight or some shit of some sort. It's Bully Ray into face paint. Sting in a shitty fucking robe. I don't like it. I guess Aces and Eights members, Knox and Doc Gallows. At the time, we don't know who they are, but it's Mike Knox and Doc Gallows in the match. They bring Joseph Park out. He's all been fucked up. He's handcuffed to ringside. And we immediately get into it. It is walk and brawl around the ring.
It's walk and brawl the entire
We were
match.
having Sting face paint on.
It's
And then
not.
we get in the ring, and there's tags. What the fuck?
There's not much of it. This shouldn't have been a sanctioned match. Is what it. That's. I think that's like the biggest issue of it all. Is that this shouldn't be a sanctioned match. Aces and Eights aren't signed. We don't know who they are. By all means, they should have just been like an
Unsanctioned
unsanctioned
tag match.
But it's not. It's built up as a regular tag match. And look, when they're doing the walk and brawl, that's fine. And then they get in there and they start wrestling, and I lose interest very quickly.
And well, here's the thing. Fucking, what is it? Wes Briscoe, essentially. You know, I'm not keeping these identities a secret. You know who they are. He gets in, and he got a chair, and he starts to try and go after people. Errol Hebner's like, I guess. And then Joseph Park breaks out of the cuffs. He's had enough. He gets in there and he starts wailing and pounding on top of West. It's probably the best part of the match. Crowd really loved Joseph Park. Joseph Park rules. Fuck you, Bruce Pritchard. He fights West in the back, and then Sting and Bully, they're starting to get offensive. Table gets brought in. The rest of Aces and Eights come out. They end up putting Bully through the table, and the Aces and Eights win. They have entry. They can come in to the Impact Zone. But Hogan's here. And Hogan single-handedly takes out the entire Aces and Eights.
Comes out, one punches
One punch.
everybody.
Up there.
And then he does.
And then they get in the ring, and
He
it's got
fucking hulks
leader.
up. He has Devon do the thing
Yeah.
where he starts punching it, and he starts fucking
Well,
hulking.
don't say that yet.
No, yeah. No. But fucking, he starts hitting this unknown man in the head, and then, like, hits the leg. It's like, oh,
He does the big
he
drip.
does the boot.
No
and
leg
he's like,
drop.
it's like, oh, I hit the leg, I hit the leg. No, you're not gonna fucking hit the leg. Are you fucking insane?
He tells Sting to hold the man. Hogan unveils it. Oh my God, it's Devon.
How could you? And everybody's shocked. And the crowd's like,
the crowd
and the crowd,
mildly
and the
go,
crowd's
all
like,
right.
what?
What? And Bubba's all like, oh my God. And Devon's like, you did this. Look, I bet you're surprised. You know, and Bubba's all like, what? Oh my God. And
My brother.
Taz and Mike trying to do the fucking Owen voice, like, oh my God. And the crowd's like, Boo. Cut to the back.
I can't believe.
Oh, this entire plane.
Main event.
And
main event angle Devon Dudley.
I fucking love it.
I can't believe
I
it.
was gonna be blunt here. I knew for months after this show, like instantly after this reveal back then, it's like, oh, Bully Ray's the leader.
Look,
why the hell is Devon involved in this
It
group?
was
Like,
the
oh, Bully
only
Ray's the
thing,
leader.
because if you win a whole angle where Devon is the main, that your entire thing's been lost. It's lost because Devon's not a main event player, and that's not a look. I love Devon, but like, it's just it is what it is. Especially at 2012, and he's big and he can't move, and he's about to win the fucking television championship of all things. So, Bully had to become leader in order to save this entire angle, because then you're just fighting a bunch of schmucks all fucking year long on your television.
And Bully Ray's the only one that makes sense to get a world title run twice over as the leader. Yeah.
But
And also, damn, I love Abyss being renegade, being doing this. Like, damn.
I love Joseph Park.
They drop it.
I have no issue, but it's like, I prefer Abyss though.
It's time for our main event of the evening. Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries for the world title. Austin Aries cuts a promo on Jeff, claiming he's about to defend his title, not making us think we forgot that he just lost cleanly to Bully Ray on an episode of Impact before the show.
Oh, shush. That never happened.
It did happen.
Oh, no, never happened.
It was awful.
Didn't happen. Aries cuts promo. Yeah, as we said, we get video package. Jeff's big redemption since, and he won the Bound for Glory series. It's time for your main event, and it is a damn good match.
It's great.
It's a little slow at first, but it picks up, and Jeff has a really good showing.
It's
in this match.
one of
Aries is fantastic, and the crowd start getting real hot for it in the end. The crowd are real 50-50.
It's one of my favorite Jeff singles matches, especially at this point in time, because he was obviously, getting a lot slower at this point. Like, his body had taken a toll, but Aries was on the top of his fucking game. This run in TNA just fucking, and he and Jeff worked really good together. Like, I thought he played a good, like, antagonist towards Jeff, like him being just one step faster and him being like the better wrestler wise in this match. I thought told a very good story. Jeff basically having to overcome based on just willing to do shit that Austin wasn't or hadn't done at the point. Also just pulling out moves that
Pulling out the alley-oop.
The fucking alley-oop. He hadn't done that
yeah.
in fucking years up until that point. But it's like,
I was waiting for him to pull out the 450.
Yeah, it just was not gonna happen.
Aries fucks up his shit with a second bottom row suicide dive because, again, the guardrails are very small, and that man speed runs those fuckers and just crash into it. And Jeff dies. There's a malfunction on the outside, trying to do like a clothesline back in the ring, and Jeff dies. Jeff eats ass, a whisper in the wind, but then he gets it on Aries, and that was really good. Last chancery, hell yeah. Motherfucker never hits the pendulum elbow.
No, he does not. As Adam was
That
very
pissed me off.
I was like,
My favorite
it's
move.
gonna come later in the match. Never came. I do like how there is a spot where Aries is going for the last chancery, and Jeff stops it by picking his leg. That was very good. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Jeff makes his 2K comeback at one point. Hits a whisper in the wind that almost completely misses Aries.
Aries does the best version of my least favorite move, the fucking shitty double stomp in the corner, because he holds Jeff's hair.
He does.
So it's not that the dude is holding himself up. He's holding himself up because, this dude is pulling my hair. Wow. It makes sense. Fuck you, dipshit Del Rio.
He also does a sick ass like Heyman's neckbreaker on the ramp with the back of
Yeah.
And we mentioned Jeff had a SpongeBob Band-Aid going into this match.
Band-Aid.
He lost the Band-Aid after he took that spot. I was like, no, you can see it in the camera.
SpongeBob was avenged because Jeff hits the Swanton at the end, crushing Aries to become champion, and the crowd are very happy about it. This is a great match because at the start the crowd is firmly behind Aries, and then as it keeps going, it starts to going 50-50, and by the end, I think they were happy with whoever won.
I like this match mainly because it shows that some people have Jeff as just like the fucking I do spots guy, which is fair. He built up most of his career, but that dude, when he could go. He's
got to have the right running buddy.
He does. But when given that right
and Aries person, is the perfect person.
He was really good. And he was really good.
And they have a really good rematch. It's a ladder match at the next pay-per-view. Very underrated ladder match. Doesn't get talked about enough.
The Twist of Fate on top of the ladder while they're on the turnbuckle.
Fucking sick. I really think, again, I stand by what I said. I think this is in terms of golden era TNA, our TNA, this is the last Bound for Glory. This could be the season series finale for TNA, and I would have no problem because what comes after this is not TNA anymore. And what's happening in like a year or two from now when they lose that Spike deal, it's what we have now. It's the last great. I think it's the last great TNA. It still has its problems, but in terms of TNA, that I love, this is it for it.
Look, compared to all the other TNA shows, where it's just like we would be lucky to get one good match on a. I think
we got 4.
Yeah, we got 4 good ones. I would say 3 great ones on this show.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave.
The James Storm Bobby Roode match, the TNA World Tag Team Title match. And of course, the main event. I was trying to the television title match is obviously a whole bunch of nothing. The worst thing on the show is Joey Ryan and Al Snow, but I feel like when compared to like all the other worst shit that'd probably be like surprisingly enough like the third worst thing on that show. If we're talking about other TNA shows, which I think speaks pretty highly of this show as a whole. Taskmaster and Tara didn't really get.
It's like 6 minutes. Yeah. It's not long. They don't fuck anything up, but it's not like whatever.
I also think,
and also it's coming off of the tag title match. The crowd are dead.
I also think that we could have done this tag team angle because that's essentially what it was. A little bit better than just if we again unsanctioned tag match, I think would have fit a lot better.
Yeah,
but I think. Like the main stuff on the show was also. I think the good stuff outweighed the bad stuff by the end of it. So I will give Bound for Glory a B-. I think it's worth checking out alone for like the 3 matches we just mentioned. Plus the TNA X Division title match is actually a very solid opener as well. Very underrated.
It is.
So yeah, I would definitely recommend this show.
Charles, how do you feel?
Same rating as I give.
All right, well, I'm going to be a bit more generous because I'm going B+.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it just I don't feel TNA after this as much as I do this year, and then going forward, it don't have that same feel, especially because come next year, AJ's gone, Tara's gone, Mickie James is gone, like Gail Kim's gone. Everybody leaves because budget cuts. Everybody getting fired. So this is it, This is it for classic TNA.
Kurt's going to be sent to rehab after.
Yeah, Kurt's going to rehab.
Shane's going to be gone.
We're not going to have the same feeling. And this, to me, is like the end of my TNA. And there's one, like I said, one of my favorite top 5 favorite TNA matches of all time is from this show, and James Storm and Bobby Roode. It's a classic, old school, hardcore match with a perfect finish to a year-long rivalry. Main event's great. Tag title match is great. Opener's a solid fucking little X Division title match. I think the Aces and Eights stuff is fucking stupid as hell, but I enjoy it. The Knockouts title and the TV title are very, inoffensive. They'd be fine for any episode of Impact. The Jesse reveal is done wrong. Joey Ryan and Nelson can suck it. B+.
All right, overall B rating for TNA Bound for Glory 2012. But with that, that is the official end for host month this time around. We had some good, some questionable here and there. But we won't point any fingers. But I feel like this was a very good
Zahaya
experience. Shut the fuck up. Made me watch fucking. What was the second match on that card? Hercules and
Billy Jack Haynes.
Billy Jack Haynes. That shit sucked.
But the midgets.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
The midgets. Better than anything on your shitty ass Puerto Rico.
But Adam, next month it's February. What are we doing?
Well, because we had a month to ourselves, I'm giving it back to the fans because we're going to be doing Freebie Month. And oh boy, oh Jesus Christ.
You want to let them know who our first guest will be for Freebie Month next week?
Well, VPOC's coming back.
Uh-huh.
And he has picked our show for us. And we know V, he enjoys himself a new gen type era. Well, he's picked 97. He's picked an In Your House show.
Oh?
Oh, and I got some bad news.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking at the card he picked, which is going to be In Your House 19, Degeneration X. The show currently sits at a 3.78 on Cage Match.
No!
First WWE event after the Montreal Screwjob Survivor Series.
So, some matches to look forward to. Boot camp match between Triple H and Sergeant Slaughter has a negative 2-star. We have tag title match. Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg against the Legion of Doom has a dud.
Oh, God.
Mark Marrow and Butterbean in a boxing match has a dud. Jeff Jarrett and Undertaker has a dud.
Undertaker versus Jeff.
AC title match, Steve Austin and The Rock. And the main event of the show is Ken Shamrock challenging Shawn Michaels for the world title.
And that show had a follow-up post-match that led to nothing.
Why do you do this? This is what happens
Again,
when you give the power back to the people.
Well, that's what happens when you give the old man.
We gave the power back to the people, and oh, brother. By the way, I just want to inform you, just to add more insult to the injury. The negative 2-star match that Triple H and Sergeant Slaughter that also has 1.6 the cage match goes 17 minutes and 39 seconds.
Great.
It is the second longest match on the show behind the main event.
Oh, gee, I don't think Undertaker and Jeff Jarrett to go along.
Oh, trust me, Charles. I want to tell Zahaya some things, but I can't. But holy shit, I'm looking at the results.
All right. Well, we'll be here to talk about it, unfortunately, with VPOC next edition of the podcast. But until then, it's not time.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Our main event segment. It's time to have a discussion. It's time to have a fucking sit down. The Royal Rumble is coming up.
Producer Josh, you're welcome to join us.
For February 1st. I don't know if we're going to be talking about it next week. Again, it's a show in Saudi Arabia. I tend to avoid those entirely. And again,
the Rumble, I can't not watch it.
Very much not high on the Fed at this moment in time either. But there are interesting points to get to.
I have a crippling addiction, and it's called the Royal Rumble. So I have to break my morals.
But we will get to who we think will possibly walk out the winners of said rumbles. But first, a very interesting topic of discussion is AJ Styles having his final match at the Royal Rumble against Walter, because it was made official 2 weeks ago that Walter and AJ at the Rumble would be, if AJ loses, he would.
It's a career-threatening match.
He would give up his career as a WWE superstar. And look, I wasn't all too worried about it when they announced it. I thought it was kind of weird because it's like, why would you have AJ beat Gunther after he just beat Cena, and it's probably like,
and Goldberg.
Yeah, and it's like on a run right now. It doesn't make much sense to me. However, after they had just run Shinsuke and AJ at Saturday Night's Main Event, there is also a weird post that Nakamura mentioning AJ's retirement that he posted online as well. And also the fact that they had, as of this recording, I think Raw just ended by this point in time.
Punk and AJ finally had that match people have been waiting for.
Yep.
So, definitely seems like a plausibility.
Just to shout out, AJ Nakamura from Saturday Night's Main Event, crazy enough, way better than the Mania match. It's very good. You should watch it.
Look, he made it very clear that he didn't want to wrestle past 50. Like, that was the thing. When he turned 50, he wanted to be done. I thought we would at least have had another few months at the least.
Well,
before
here's the thing. I think SRS made a point that his contract comes up in February. Mania's right there. Why not just extend it another month or two, do the Mania retirement, call it a day? But from all accounts, it looks like that's not happening. Unless there's a big swerve, and we're all being swerved. But it's starting to feel more and more likely that the people pointed out 10 years, debuted at the Rumble, retire at the Rumble. I think the issue that's souring people is, one, where it is, and two, the lack of, like, where was the AJ Goldberg or Cena, build to the retirement besides it kind of being a background story? And now all of a sudden, boop, now it's over. Hello?
Who wants to go first? Because
did he die again? Oh, okay, he's back.
I'm trying to think of what it's like. I guess that goes to the point of, do you think this is it entirely?
See, I want to believe that it's a swerve, and we're just going to run it back again at Mania. That'll be the final way to end it.
By all means, it doesn't seem like that's how, because I don't think they would just speed run him versus Nakamura and then him versus Punk, unless.
Well, when would they have another chance to do it?
He had made it perfectly clear that he's not, like, this is it. Oh, the show is still going on at this point.
They don't went until 10:30, 10:40.
Golly, what the fuck?
They said we're giving Punk and AJ time.
I guess so.
Which means maybe this is the end of it.
And it probably has Gunther shows up, stands tall over AJ, and then taps him out like a bitch at the Rumble. There you go.
So you're on the belief that you think this is it?
I don't.
Yeah, because.
Oh, go ahead, Charles.
Sorry. Yeah, I can't see Gunther losing. Gunther should not lose any matches since he's pretty much retired Cena. Can't lose.
That's my whole thing.
Otherwise, why'd you have him tap out Cena the way they did? if he was going to lose quickly.
Under no circumstance would it have make any sense for him to win. Which is why I was like, does he retire at the Rumble? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Well, I was surprised they were doing this match in the first place. I thought, all right, so they'll be in the okay. My like, so the other big is Brock is done at SummerSlam. So Mania, AJ, tired AJ, and then SummerSlam is it's Brock. Because now, if AJ's done then, and you do Brock and Gunther at Mania, does Brock fucking beat Gunther? Because I assume retiring in his home state when they do SummerSlam, so what? Gunther beats him now, and that's not the retirement match? Should we just run it back again at SummerSlam?
Nah, I expect Brock to face somebody else instead of Gunther.
At SummerSlam.
At Mania.
Who do you think is fighting Gunther? Well, then what do you think is happening to them? Oba?
Yeah. Oba's going to have a big-time match at Mania.
If Gunther then beats AJ now, well, see, that's the thing. You can't not have Gunther at Mania, and by all accounts, he's not going to be factored into a title match.
That's why I got a question. Why the hell we're doing this rematch? If they would have done,
that's why I think is it a swerve, and we're setting up to a 3-match series with AJ.
But yeah, that's the case. Why would you put the career on the line now?
Why? And also, what would be
match?
Tune in, I guess.
What would be the finish of that match that would satisfy people to make it a 3-match series?
DQ.
Adam.
Gunther getting himself disqualified.
Yeah, Gunther can't beat him, and he unintentionally gets disqualified, or fucking AJ just beats Gunther. Which look, I know, all of us agree he shouldn't. It's the Fed. They've done it before. I could see them easily pulling a Bret Hart and doing the push off the back rope into the pinfall out of the sleeper hold. Went 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! AJ got him. He got him by surprise.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I see AJ tapping out in the middle of the ring clean as a whistle to Gunther.
That's the only one that I think makes logical sense.
Which at that point, people are going to be pissed off going, that's another career. It's like, great, we're going to keep doing this over and over again for everybody. Have Gunther retire Randy. Have Gunther retire Jericho. Freaking everybody.
But also, I think my other is that, do you think this is it?
Oh, you think he's going somewhere else?
Maybe.
Oh, good. Producer Josh.
Because I am with Zahai on this one. I don't think he's done. I still think he owes one promotion at least one more thing.
Oh, you think he goes to TNA?
Yep.
And has that final match with Kazarian.
Fucking.
I mean, at this point, why not?
He can't have his bitch going. That's a cop out. It's like, wow.
I hear. Well, the issue with Kazarian have broken hand. He can't wrestle right now.
We were gonna bitch about that too.
The only person he could have his final match with would be Daniels, but he's also not.
He's in a different company.
Yeah.
And I don't think AJ's going to AEW.
So the only other person I could think of realistically would be Leon.
Well, he's currently stuck in the UK.
Yeah, he probably will show up in the Rumble.
Well, Zai, you've been very quiet. This was your segment you wanted to talk about. You haven't really said anything.
Well, that's the thing. I think I'm the same, but like Josh, like I brought it up for a reason, because I don't think like either TNA or somewhere else. I personally think New Japan, if he had one more time there, that'd be beneficial for a guy like Tsuji maybe, or like anybody of the younger guys could help out. But I don't think this is. I think he's got maybe a few more matches after this, and then that's when he calls it. I think he's done with the Fed. I think he's done like being on the road and shit.
Oh, AJ's got till June, so. Well, we got him till June, so.
We're going to find out either way.
But I guess with that being said, that leads us over to the Rumble match itself. 30 men, 30 women, all competing.
Right, so we're gonna give our choice of who we want, who we think is gonna win, and a surprise entry you would like to see in the Rumble. I'll start with you.
So who I think is going to win? Look, I've been very constant. Roman's winning this damn thing, and I don't think that's changed.
Yeah.
I think because look at your options otherwise. Like, I don't think we're giving it to Cody for a third time. And then you go over to Raw side. Like, do you want Braun to fight Punk, even though Punk has already beaten him for the belt? Like, I feel like that was already the issue with Gunther and Jay is that you already beat the dude. Like, now we're going into Mania with this match. I feel like the whole thing with Roman and Cody went through, so we gotta pivot. Cody's fucking stuck doing the bullshit that he's doing right now, so it's fucking. But Roman somehow always gets like that top story, and I think him and Punk at this year's WrestleMania would be the way to go. So I think he is winning. Surprise entrance. That's I don't think I've thought about that, but I'm trying to think because at this point, who hasn't already come in?
I already have my answer
happen,
to that.
I don't know.
My answer.
I don't know if he does much, but if you could get like a JBL like entrant in there, I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Now for the win, or do you want to do men first?
We can do men and then go back and forth.
Right, Charles.
Also, to be fair, I could be right about JBL because JBL recently, they see a video of him
That's
doing
what
back
he's
bumps for the
doing
first
bumps
time.
again, so it's like
Could be a
He's getting ready for
possibility.
that. He's getting ready for that AAA return.
Probably that too.
Hell yeah.
Which, as far as the Rumble goes, yeah, I see Roman winning, but then it was like, then if they don't do Roman and Punk, then you got to do Drew and Roman again for the WWE title.
Oh God, no.
But if Roman wins the Roman, that Cody's gonna get the belt back a lot sooner. So they get TKO and Roman Reigns and want the third match.
Yeah,
So
but
Triple
Roman
H
said
does.
he's not losing.
Exactly, and that causes a whole other shit show.
So are you still sticking with Roman?
Yeah, I just can't see it out of the way.
Now who would you want to win?
That's the problem. The only other one could be Braun Breaker. But I would expect Braun to win the Chamber instead, not the Rumble.
Any surprises?
About the obvious, everyone's expecting this man to show up at this point.
Oh, don't say Jericho. That's too easy.
That's not even really a surprise anymore. Honestly, everyone freaking is waiting for it. And since he didn't show up at all at this point, you might as well have him show up at the Rumble.
Easy
I
way
would
out.
not be surprised if Leon Slater.
All right. Josh?
I'll agree with I think Roman would win. Me personally, I don't mind if Braun wins because yes, Punk beat him, but Jay also lost to Gunther 3 times. Braun
Yeah, he
didn't
did.
lose to Punk 3 times. I think that's kind of an important piece of context to put into the situation. Also, they literally had this man basically bitch out Adam Pearce. Like, you might as well. Especially with him being like, oh, I don't like all these old guys being the champion. I'm like, alright, you might as well. You might as well do it. Because everyone would expect Roman to win. And it's like, do you really gain anything out of that? Especially if Roman is going to have to beat the guy who he's going against. Because they don't want to have Roman lose again. Nah, I'll take Braun as my. I think he should win, me personally. Surprises? Royce Keys. Because I'm surprised he hasn't been mentioned already.
Yeah. Oh, Sav could debut in this.
I would go over to Adam for his pick, but he decided to bail on us last minute. So we'll go over.
You can say shit. You did the same shit. Shut up.
We will go over to the women's side, and I guess when Adam comes back, he can give both of his picks on that point. But women's Rumble match, I really haven't been paying all that much attention, mainly because like they haven't really built up many of the women.
Actually, I'll be real here. This entire Rumble hasn't really built up as much until literally started last week when everyone started declaring all this shit. Now I'm talking about the Rumble.
That's what I mean.
Like the Rumble's barely, the whole entire company's barely now building up the damn show, which is hilarious.
You look at the previous like top like people who could like Bailey, no, fucking Charlotte is still doing shit with Alexa. Rhea and Io just won the damn tag titles a few days ago. Becky? I don't think so.
Becky's gonna have her Mania match. It's gonna be against AJ Lee.
Right. But so
I'm
it's
back.
like,
and it's going to the IC title. So
I had it.
Adam, quickly do your men's before we get to the women.
So I'm disagreeing with all of you on it. I think they're giving it to Braun Breaker.
you're just gonna
which I'm fine with. That's my guy.
Braun and Punk again?
Dude, they did Jay and Gunther 4 at Mania.
My issue. It's just rematches upon rematches. And it's like, come on.
But I think
this is what they do. This is what they do at this
with
point.
my heart, giving it to Jacob Fatu.
Now, see, that's ambitious. I'll give you that one.
No one expected Jey Uso.
You're right. Even though he should.
The only thing I will say, Adam, if they do Jacob, then they might as well do the Bret Hart Lex Luger fucking finish to make it a triple threat Mania.
Now, I think Cody gets in that match in a different way. But we're getting
how because the Chamber. Chamber wouldn't make sense.
Because wrestling is stupid, Charles. And somehow Cody will get in there and he'll like make fun of like Drew's like mom or some stupid bullshit, and then somehow he's in the match. It's wrestling.
I expect the double Luger finish more than that.
That would be the worst fucking thing to do. Cody will get in somehow. Jacob gets the victory.
You want to give Cody Rhodes a third Rumble win?
Yeah, that's the problem. We're not trying to.
That's even worse.
Well,
that's even worse than the Braun Punk rematch. That's worse than the Braun Punk rematch.
It's either
You're rehashing the Cody thing.
Look, it's either Cody gets his third win or Roman gets his third one at that point in time.
No, Roman's second win. He's never right.
Roman's only won one.
Roman
only won 2015 Rumble.
Yeah, that's
he never won a second one.
And here's the thing: Cody's currently getting mixed reactions. And they're not
mixed
turning him heel anytime soon. So they're not gonna have him do that and the crowd boo. And I mean, it's Saudi Arabia; they'll cheer, but it won't be the case when he comes back to the States.
I'd love it if they booed him as well.
But Jacob Fatu winning, that's the right choice. Or Braun Breaker. I think the right idea here is to go with a new guy that you want to build your company around in 5 years, and it's both of them. Not Cody, not Roman, not Punk. Braun and Jacob. And as for who I would like to show up, because it's Saudi Arabia, meaning anything can happen.
Oh Lord,
I've asked for it for the past 10 fucking years, and I'm going
Oh,
to continue to ask for it. But I want my Asian cowboy Jimmy Wang Yang to show up in the Royal Rumble.
I mean, at this point, might as well.
I finally got Carlito.
Well,
Now I need
depends
Jimmy
if the
Wang Yang.
Saudi government will want that to have on with fucking.
They give too much. You think that much shit be like Jimmy Wang Yang? No.
And if not him, if I had to think in-house, Mr. Iguana would be cool.
Now, see, that's an Adam pick for a Rumble. Freaking Mr. Iguana.
I say like Parker. Parker?
Or, the Boogeyman would be sick.
Yeah, there it is.
There it goes. As I was saying, we'll wait for it. It took a while.
He's been in one already. He can come out again. But
All
now
right,
it's time
let's
for the
get to the
women's
women.
side. So, Sahai, we'll start with you again.
Well, I was already in the middle of picking because I just.
Oh, sorry.
I just went over look at what all the other top names are doing. It Becky's obviously doing shit with AJ. Fucking Charlotte is still with Alexa. Rhea and Io just won the tag titles. Bailey as just absolutely not
Feuding with Lyra? I don't know.
So it's realistically, who do you have? And she's got to come back at some point, I feel like. And I feel like if she does, then that's it. That's the winner of the whole thing. So I'm going with Bianca. And that's all depending if she is actually there or not. I think she's been about ready to return for a good minute now. And they've been saving it for the Rumble specifically.
Is she also who you want to win?
Yeah. Because who else would it be?
There's another name that I'm assuming one of the three of us is
personally, I would want Lyra to win. But that's personal opinion because she's my favorite wrestler on that roster right now.
It's not going to happen.
I know that. So
be cool though.
Realistically, I think it's Bianca. And
any surprises?
They love the attitude there for it. So Lita, I guess.
Oh, all right. We have still how many? I think this will be the 9th Women's Rumble this year. We have still yet to have in a Royal Rumble a Lita and Trish Stratus spot. They've been in Rumbles, but they've never been in one together to face off. They've been in the same Rumble, but have never faced off. How have we not done that spot yet? It's the whole thing. We've done Mickey and Trish. Anyway, Charles, who do you want? Who do you think? Who do you want as a surprise?
Well, one, this company's making it so bluntly obvious. It's Liv Morgan win the Rumble.
There we go.
It's so obvious. It's not even funny anymore.
And who do you want to win?
That's the problem.
Seems to be a problem with you.
Okay. As far as who I think, where is?
Well, you said you think was Liv.
Yeah.
Who do you want? You can still say Liv.
Yeah, it's gonna be Liv. I just can't.
Any surprises?
I highly doubt we might even get any for the women. They're just gonna use a lot of NXT.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Josh!
They're probably just gonna use Liv, so much it.
I expect a lot of NXT entries. If there's any surprises, I guess they could pull out someone from TNA, but it's probably going to be someone you're not going to like me mentioning. So, I have some bad news for you. Watch Dana Brooke.
Not trash.
Yeah, considering I guess now she's back wrestling again.
He just came back. It wouldn't surprise me if they did it.
Yeah.
You know,
right, who do you want? Oh, what's that?
No, I was just gonna say, just to go. I'll talk back to Josh in a second, but if we want to go back to the men's real quick, because I don't think I give who I wanted to win. So I think Roman won. But if this company had any balls at all, because this man just announced that he will be in the Rumble, give it to Oba.
Oh, hell yeah.
To fucking Oba.
Not a bad idea either. That's not a bad
I
idea.
expect Oba to eliminate Brock to set up their Mania match.
Oh, so he's officially a Raw guy?
Yeah, it seems like it.
All right.
Wow,
All
so
right,
they're
all
just
right.
putting him and Gunther on the
Josh.
same show.
Back to
Well,
Josh. What do you want? Who do you think?
My want and my think are the same, so
All right.
that's just making it easy. Bianca.
Yeah.
Because I think there's going to be some Judgment Day foolery that's going to conveniently pop up. Liv is going to get eliminated. Raquel being Raquel. And it's like, oh, the Judgment Day finally is going to break up.
I think we're setting up a triple threat at WrestleMania for the women's title on Raw. And the winner of the Rumble is going to be Liv. I would want it to be Roxanne because either way, those two are fighting Stephanie for the belt at Mania. That's what I think is happening.
Raquel is going to get added and make that a full-way match.
I think Raquel is just going to be Diesel. As for a surprise, should have saw this coming. AJ's going to be in there. It's time to reunite Paige.
Oh, goody, Saraya. I did see her training.
Why?
So
Why do you always have to go
Yep.
for the worst one?
Paige here.
Why can't you be nostalgic about good shit?
Who else is left? Oh, yeah, let's go Maxine.
Oh, look, we got the Loki legend Maxine.
Oh, man.
Live, so.
Let's not that Maxine.
No.
Let's go fucking...
Katrina? Oh.
Yeah, that's the highest telling me to be nostalgic. I mean, who's left that hasn't shown up? Like Stacy Keibler, that ain't gonna happen. She wants like $10 million. I gotta think realistic for a surprise here. And I want someone we haven't seen yet. Like, I could have said Mickey. She's done it already.
Of course.
Christy Hemme would be lovely.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
She's out of...
That's all. I gotta think, who could it really be? And that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna give it to Saraya. But also, courtesy of the Royal Rumble posters, Ahaya, there is someone who got leaked who I can't wait for. T-Pax coming to the Rumble. Can't wait. We're gonna be rooting for her, right, Ahaya? That's our winner of the Rumble.
And then she gets screwed over by Easy, and there you go.
Not in the Rumble.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Or she just gets eliminated by Raquel.
Yeah, basically, Raquel be on that
gonna
monster
be fucking,
roll.
like Nia Jax or Lash Legend. But all right, there we go.
All right, well, those are our picks and predictions for the Royal Rumble.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell is this shit?
Okay.
Finn Balor caused the DQ during the Styles Punk match. What the fuck is this shit?
How's that surprising?
Because he's not retiring.
He's definitely losing. He's definitely losing. Even more.
Turn Balor face already, dude.
Well, that's gonna do it here for Four Post Massacre Podcast. Charles, I know you don't have social, but is there anywhere or anything that you would like to plug before we go?
Anything right now.
Dick.
Yeah.
No show? No car show that you're on you want to plug? Or going to be on?
Not this. Nope.
Gotcha.
So we just gonna plug the podcast and the Saturday Night's Main Event and whatever pay-per-view is coming out.
Well,
Royal Rumble, baby.
I do that at the end, so it's like.
Go ahead.
Mr. DOC.
Director of
cocaine. I was getting there. Is there anything
that's actually not a bad nickname
to help close out tonight's show?
It. As always, support independent pro wrestling. It is the backbone of our industry. Without them, there is no Future. So anyway, find a local indie, give them some support, because you never know. They could be in the Royal Rumble someday. Javon's probably going to be in it. Who would have thought that be happening so quick, you know?
He just said he would. I think he just.
Who
Yeah,
would have thought? Jay Malik.
Injury scare wasn't that bad, but then again, Ray probably injured again.
Thank God. Well, that's Rey Mysterio for you. But thank God for Javon. But like, who would have thought? You know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, Jay Malachi in the Royal Rumble. Never would have thought it. Been happening this soon.
Now he's just.
But that's because of the support you give.
And he only needs 14 more years for him to actually win it.
Fucking Mark Henry.
All right, well, that's about to end things for us here for the podcast. Remember, you can check us out on Podbean, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. We are still doing Saturday night's main event, and we are currently one show in until the
Rumble's next.
Royal Rumble will be next. You're right. Royal Rumble, 30 men, 30 women. Also,
I put a lot of effort into it.
World Championship match between Samoa Joe and Konosuke Takeshita also taking place on said show, amongst a lot of other things as well. So
Those
be
damn
sure
street trash.
to tune in as always. But until then, thanks for listening, everybody. We will be back with VPOC to talk about
Oh no!
In Your House, D-Generation X, main evented by Ken Shamrock and Shawn Michaels.
Oof. And
depending on what happens, I'm not reviewing the Rumble, but we might talk about what happened on the show. So tune in. So thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.